Welcome back to my channel. Vietnamese gang members here. You already know, man, freedom is good. Freedom is good. Any one of us, man, if we are not appreciating our freedom, we need to double check our thinking, double check the way we're living, and double check why are we not happy and appreciate our freedom, man. Something that money cannot be bought. Anyway, man, I appreciate all the names that is dropped in my emails. I randomly pick, you know what I'm saying, all the 6 names. This special, beautiful hat is sent to y'all soon. As I told y'all in the previous videos, nothing is deserved to be your honor and your respect. It's the word thing. It's the word money. You know what I'm saying? That's the only word that you should be put on your head. If you a self-conscious person, if you are self-aware, and if you understand in depth the power of words, then you know you should only put thing on your head, because that is what we all must have to live and be part of this society. Y'all hear me right? If we want to live and be part of this society, we gotta have money, we gotta have things, and that's what we are. Motivate every single day we waking up. Don't matter you got a regular job, don't matter you are hustlers in legitimate ways or illegitimate way, illegal way, you still motivated by money. The whole world motivated by money. So when you put that on your head, I guarantee you that's shown you are believed according to your faith. So once again, man, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for letting me know that I'm not just the only one that motivate by that one and only true word thing. You know what I'm saying? Look at the climate today, society, man. If you look around you, there are different vices, different segment of society, different group of people. You know, we all live according to our environments, because even though we don't want to, man, but we are influenced by what around us, right? If we're not careful, we're gonna follow the footsteps of our environments. You know what I'm saying? So we have to really be careful, because every day you wake up, you know, you'll see that the things that's negatively impacting our lives is promoting as something that we must live by, or is something that we must have as a standard. You know what I'm saying? So as you look at the underworld, the criminal world, you know, it become something that is cool. You know what I'm saying? Kids are growing up, they think it's cool to beat up somebody. They think it's cool to pull out guns and just threaten people. They think it's cool to rob an elderly couples. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why that thing is cool is because the people that they look up to, you know who? The celebrities, man. These celebrities are pawns These celebrities are the people that play these roles and make it look attractive. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think Hollywood spend hundreds of millions of dollars to make one movie? If they spend that kind of amount of money to make a movie, what that tell you? They try to manipulate a segment of people in a society, even though they call it entertainment. But some of these weak-minded individuals take it as realities, man. Or this Hollywood movie, they take this small amount of truth and they exaggerate it into something big. You know what I'm saying? And make people believe, man, I can deal tons of drugs and I wouldn't even get caught. That's only in the movie. You know what I'm saying? I can rob 10 banks and I wouldn't even get caught. That's only in the movies. I can kill like 5 people and I wouldn't even get caught. That's only in the movies. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. They're using this movie, man, to trap us, man. You know, I'm going to tell you, me as a Vietnamese, right? I'm going to tell you the underworld of a Vietnamese gang member in the U.S. I'm just sharing you a little bit of what's going on, right? You got different type of Vietnamese. You know, one wannabe and one that got a regular job that when the nights come, he put on his gangster clothes and he hang out with his friends. He go to the club. You know what I'm saying? They put their money together and they buy a whole bunch of bottles. You know, from the outside looking in, you know, you think they're gang members, but they're just having fun. And you got another group of people who kind of like business people, but they want to put on these gangster looks in the clubs, in the bar, with a whole bunch of them, you know, they're flexing their money, you know, they're having fun, but they want to tell the world, hey, we gangster, we got money. You know, all these are wannabe. All these are wannabe. And then you got this young generation growing up that have no knowledge, have no wisdom, have no skills of survival, have no skills of managing the business, you know what I'm saying, has no skill of communicating, you know, have no type of skills beside being manipulated by the older people and go out there being a crash dummy. That's the younger one, you know what I'm saying? Pick up the guns and rob anything they see that got a little bit of money. And now you got another group of mature Vietnamese that live in the underworld, someone like myself, right? I used to, right? We used to think, we used to plan, and we used to conduct ourselves in the way that we can avoid prison, right? We can avoid in killing. We can avoid in fighting. But we definitely cannot avoid not making money, right? And enjoy life, right? We're not flexing on social media, even on the phone call. We can't even say nothing on the phone call. Everything we say is when we meet up. And where we meet up at, it's in certain area where you don't see nobody, right? So you see, the underworld of the real Vietnamese in America is that they're touching a lot of drugs that you don't even know they're touching. Their own businesses, restaurants, you know, where they put up a shell. They don't dress to flex and shown up, you know. They don't drive. If they're in the game, if they live in the underworld, they're not gonna drive all the expensive cars, man. That's just the way the Vietnamese that live in the underworld, because that's called flexing, as we say, and that is gonna bring the cops, the FBI. They're gonna look at you. You know what I'm saying? If you see any drug dealer, big time dealer, and this is from experience that I ran into the FBI, right? When I was young, I told y'all, right? If you see big dope boy driving nice Benzes, you know what I'm saying? And he's still out here doing his thing and ain't got busted at, I'm gonna tell you this. Either he's a bait for the bigger fish or he's working for the people. Ain't no way in hell that you can lift both worlds. You know what I'm saying? That's just the nature of the business, man. You know? And if you live in the underworld, you want to last long, you want to stay out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Until you make enough money, you got to slowly quitting the games. Quitting the games. Get out of the business and put your money where it needs to be put it so it can generate some long-term income. That's the only way that you'll survive. But it's hard to be said and done because once you make that easy money, man, a day, 50 grand, stuff like that, you blow it all the way. You probably go like 10 strip clubs a night. 5 strip clubs a night. And you know Atlanta, Georgia, we known for strip clubs. You know? Because the money comes so easy, you make it rain 5 grand easy. You know what I'm saying? 5 grand easy. And you got another group of Vietnamese that just in the game to making money. These are regular folks. Because they think money is easy in the drug games. And those are the ones that can get robbed easily. Yeah. Get robbed from jack boys. Yeah. If you ever hear anyone rob a little spot, that small spot, a little bit of money, you know he ain't got no plug. He ain't got no connection. So that's why he get all these small robberies. Those are little boy growing up. You know what I'm saying? That little boy growing up, have no experience, no skills. You know what I'm saying? They think they drop like five racks. They think that's the biggest robbery. You know, something like that. You know? Yeah. But the Vietnamese underworld in the U.S., they keep it low key. Keep it low key, man. Very low key. You're not gonna be able to notice them, right? The real ones. I'm talking about the real ones. I'm not talking about the fake ones, okay? The real ones. And the only way that you know he's real is when you have conversation like this, me and you. Personal conversation. Other than that, you wouldn't know. I wouldn't go to the street and tell you, oh man, woody woo, I do this. No, man, that's not in our nature. For folks like myself. I mean, I don't live in the underworld no more, but I do know and talk to different people, right? In the Vietnamese community, right? Everybody love money, man. They don't turn down no money. No money. If they think they can get away with it, they're gonna keep making it until they either get busted or disciplined enough to get out. That's it. You know? And the climates that we in right now today, if you look around, man, we have too many chiefs and no Indian. That's in any groups. In any group, man. Everybody wants to be a chief, man. But nobody wants to be an Indian. And that is very dangerous. Any organization, everybody wants to be a boss, but nobody wants to be a driver. You know what I'm saying? So the business in the underworld, man, it's gonna keep booming. It's gonna keep booming because the government allow it. You know what I'm saying? They keep one eye open, one eye closed. So it's gonna keep booming. This is how the society is being set up. You know, if you don't go into the Fed and have a conversation with many people inside the Fed, you wouldn't know. I'm talking about first-hand encounter. You have to have a conversation with someone, then it's eyes opening. You know what I'm saying? But if you just watch a movie or you see a TV show, it's not really real information like that. You know what I'm saying? So for myself, I've been through that. I got first-hand information. You know what I'm saying? No exaggeration. You know, you have to acquire the information in the right way so you can grow. You know what I'm saying? You can grow. You can grow because look at our life, man. Look at our life, the way we live our life. Whether you are drug dealers, whether you are a barber, whether you work for a manufacturing company, a mechanics, why do our mind only think about we are as an employee? Why are we not thinking outside of being an employee? When the last time we think about start our own businesses, you know what I'm saying? See, they don't want to give us that critical and free thinking of who we really want to be. They want to keep us down here. They keep us down here by promoting through the media, through movies, TV shows. You know what I'm saying? We have to wake up, man. We have to wake up. If we want to be more than what we are, you know? There's a lot of folks, man, that live in the underworld, man. They make a lot of money, save their money, buy a whole bunch of properties, man, and they quit the games. And they start letting their money generate for themselves. And then, you know, for a period of time, they can help their families, they can help other people. Those are the smart ones, man. But the one that want to live that life, you know what I'm saying? That lime life, they're not going to do that because they think the money keep coming in from the drugs. You know what I'm saying? They think it's going to keep coming in forever. They ain't going to get busted. Look, you can control yourself, right? When you do illegal activity, you can control yourself, your movements, the way you conversate, the way you be on your phone, the way you be driving. You know what I'm saying? You always look over your shoulder. You're careful. You're being careful because you know you're doing something that you're not supposed to do. You're gonna have to be careful. Not like some of this one on the internet, chasing clout, show all the evidence, incriminating themselves. I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about you, the one that being careful. But even you being careful, are your customer are being careful? See? So this game is it's not safe. So you can't stay in there too long. You know what I'm saying? If there's sprinkling rain, I know it's only sprinkling, but you stay too long outside, you're gonna get wet. So this game you cannot be in too long, man. If you out there hustling, man, get your money, get out. You know what I'm saying? Put your money into investments. Look around, man. But first, you know, like I told you, man, we live in a society where there's nothing but debt. Even the U.S. owe money. The U.S. government, they're living on debt. We all living on debt. So everything we do, it's gonna be in debt. But you gotta be using that debt to generate incomes, not debts. Not using that debt for buying luxury goods. Because if you do buy luxury goods, all you do is trap yourself in more debts, mountain of debts. You know what I'm saying? But if you use that debt to build more income, then you're good, right? So you got to start off with a credit score, man. That's one thing I told folks, man. You got to build your credit to a level where you can go to the bank, man, and ask them, hey, I'm about to open a small business. I have small collateral, but they look at your credit and your collateral. They can easily loan you $50,000 to open your spot. You know what I'm saying? Whatever business you're in. But you got to start off with the business with the credit score, man. You got to. You know what I'm saying? You got to. Whatever you do, man. We have so much problem in our society, man. But the one thing that gonna help us accomplish anything, everything we want, is our mind, our mindset, the way we think, man. The way we think. I'm gonna tell you because nobody believed in me when I got out of the Fed, man. I have to put in the works. I do all kind of odd jobs. You know what I'm saying? You can't come home from the Fed and get your hands dirty. You know what I'm saying? And then if you get your hands dirty, right, you can't be flexing. I ride Toyota Sequoia when I got out 2007 all the way up to 2014, yeah, or 13. A Toyota Sequoia. I'm riding that. I bought it with cash, I think. No, when I got out, I think I make a down payment. $5,000, thing like that. I got a Toyota Sequoia truck, and I ride that. Ain't no police pulling me over. You know what I'm saying? So, when I get out of the Fed, I can't get my hand dirty. And if I get my hand dirty, I cannot be flexing. Because they're going to be rumors. They're going to be people talk about different things. You know what I'm saying? Different things. They're going to say this and say that, and it's going to get to the ears of the detectives. So I got out, nobody trusts me, man. Nobody, not trust. People trust me, but nobody believe. So you have to work your way from here all the way up with just your hands and your belief. You know what I'm saying? You know? The house I live in is through investments. The house I live in is through investments. You know? Not from my jobs. You know? I don't even work like that. I work from home. You know what I'm saying? When I take on a job, it's because I'm on a mission of trying to doing something better, like a trade, so I can pass on to certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because of their English insufficiency. That's why. You know? Every day, I believe, I trust in the motivation of my mind, of my own self. You got to do that. You got to do that, man. You got to do it because, you know, as I think, there's so much money out there, man. Millions of dollars. And why can't we get a little bit portion of that? We got to think it's there. We got to use our creative mind. You know what I'm saying? My job ain't buying me this home. It's my investments, man. It's my investment. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you have a regular job. It's going to be hard for you to buy you a home if you ain't got one yet. It take years, man. Look at the inflation, man. Look at the inflation. How you going to save? And look at the values of the dollars. You buying less items with $100 now. You know what I'm saying? Your paycheck ain't nothing no more if you have a job. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come up with creative ideas to create more incomes, or you're going to be in the hole. Or you're going to be in the hole. And who's going to help you? You know ain't nobody going to help you, man. Sometimes family turn their back on you. So you see what I'm saying? Stranger ain't going to help you for sure. Unless you run some good folks. Good folks like yourself. You know what I'm saying? So same thing, I got out of the Fed. Same thing, man. Inside the Fed, I ran into so many people giving me the knowledge, the wisdom. But when I got out, I got to apply that with my own studyings. And I still facing many temptations, many obstacles, many trials. You know what I'm saying? But you cannot allow anything, anyone, any society to stop you being 100 of yourself. You know, gotta believe, man. You know, you gotta have the mindset. You gotta have the mindset. Everything is economic nowadays. You guys know that. I'm gonna give you one example. Do you think 50 Cent really gang banging like that? No, 50 Cent ain't gang banging, man. 50 Cent is about making business, man. But why he's still putting that image like he's hardcore? You understand where I'm coming from? Because that sells. He don't kill nobody, and he ain't finna tell nobody to kill nobody. You don't think the Fed watching him? Exactly. See what I'm saying? So all these celebrities, all they do is making sales. When you are you gonna wake up and see that for yourself? That you shouldn't spend your last amount of money to buying whatever they're promoting. You're supposed to save that and invest in your next small projects. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself to the levels where you are comfortably enough to spend your money, man. That's the only way, man. If you don't, you're gonna live by paycheck by paycheck. And if you are out there chasing the drug games, can't let your right hand nor your left hand dirty, man. Okay? Stop flexing. All these dudes are flexing and they're talking about they killing and they're pushing drugs. That's because they don't push no more and they don't kill no more. Trust me. Trust me. You know? They're just talking. You know? They're just talking. But hey, to each its own. So that's why you gotta motivate yourself. Let no one else, man. Once you motivate yourself, then you be able to motivate the next man. That's it. Somebody asked me the question, would I preach the same thing I'm preaching now if I'm broke, have no one to support me, or even if I'm homeless? I tell them, I say, if my calling were to preach, then I would. But when I was broke, that's not the timing for me to preach. It's the time for me to grind. It's the time for me to pick up my books. It's the time for me to make that paper. I ain't got time for preaching. You know what I'm saying? I got 6 kids I got to take care of. When I get to that space, then I'm not preaching, but I'm sharing my experiences. I'm motivating you guys. When I'm motivating you guys, I'm motivating myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm motivating myself. So let not circumstances, let not people, let not society stop you in your tracks. You already know, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in this beautiful Sunday, man. I appreciate so much, man. And I guarantee you, without you guys, nothing is possible, man. Nothing is possible. You already know, man. Ex-Vietnamese gang. I used to live in the underworld, do all the crazy stuff, man. I am not just talking to be talking. I'm not up here trying to exaggerate myself, but you already know, man, in the underworld, everything is on the line. Killing, pushing drugs, all that. But the smart ones are the ones can avoid to go to prison for life. I'm blessed, I'm lucky. I'm end up in the Fed only 10. You know what I'm saying? Now I have a chance to be out here, raising a family, having a good, career going on, working from home, do whatever I want, when I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't fear about anything beside Allah, God. I don't fear anything beside myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I fear myself because there are so many hidden negativity within myself that I have to control, every single day. Fear yourself, but fear nothing else. Because yourself is the one that you got to win in the battle. When you win yourself, you win the whole world. So until next time, freedom is good, man. Freedom is good. See y'all. Peace.